We're back. Forever and then some. Episode 16. I tried so hard not to look, and I looked even though I knew, and then I second-guessed myself. That shit was crazy. How are you today? There, gorgeous.
I'm great.
Yeah.
Good day.
Been a packed Saturday.
I feel like it's been a real chill Saturday.
It actually has been. We've been at your parents' house all day with your grandparents, a.k.a. the baby's great-grandparents.
Yes.
This is where I would drop a bomb, hit a horn, wah, 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 for the fucking great-grandparents. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, we tried to do the screen sharing thing to show you guys TikToks and do videos, and it didn't work the way we thought it did. So we're gonna still try and buff that one out. But we might have a segment. We might have a nice little segment for this episode.
Mm-hmm. I vote yes.
Yes. You mean I vote no?
No, I vote yes.
You vote yes for I vote no?
Yes.
Sick. So we recorded last Thursday, the last episode, and put it up that Friday morning. So we haven't talked about how our house almost fucking caught fire. Basically did catch fire.
Yeah.
We had the craziest scare last Friday. And I was at work. You were on your way to work. Luckily, Mariah was homesick.
Yeah.
Because apparently when one of us got up and left, we accidentally hit the oven and turned it on, and there was shit sitting on top of it.
It was me.
I thought it was me when I was coming home.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
I mean, so Mariah was homesick. I left for work. I was 10 minutes down the road. She calls me, Mom, the house is on fire. Scared just the shit out of me. So I'm like, just get out the house now. And she did. And we both called 911. And then I headed home, and she was outside on the phone with the 911 phone.
Oh, she was on the phone when you got home?
She was on the phone with them still.
Oh,
They stayed on the phone with her.
Yeah.
So I ran into the house to see how bad it was, to see if it was something I could do, because it was just in the kitchen, she said, and I couldn't do anything to stop the fire that was there. It was the whole oven, the microwave, what looked like the countertop, but it ended up, I guess it wasn't actually as close to the countertop as I thought it was.
Yeah, we actually got super lucky.
It was on fire, yeah.
Shit scared the hell out of all of us, but
our superhero 12-year-old.
Yeah, came to the rescue.
Fire alarms were going off. She steps out the room. It's full smoke upstairs, she said. She runs downstairs. It's all on fire. She runs over to the oven, cuts the oven off, which actually is what saved our house.
Yeah.
Because if she wouldn't have done that, by the time she got outside in the fire department there, it would have, at least the whole kitchen would have been pretty much destroyed.
Yeah.
And,
shit's crazy.
More than anything, I'm very, very happy and very lucky that she was okay, and that she got out all right. And, the house is a bonus.
Yeah,
the
we
kid's
got lucky.
The blessing.
We really only lost an oven and a microwave.
Yeah.
Which were
had to paint the walls.
Yeah. And we spent
a lot of smoke damage on the walls.
Yeah.
But
that shit was crazy trying to scrub that shit off.
Yeah. Just more and more came out.
Yeah. It would get it would erase for 2 swipes, and then by the third swipe it was cleaning but also smudging.
Yeah.
And then you're like, fuck. But yeah, luckily our cabinets, everything wiped right off.
Yeah.
And then last Saturday, so a week ago today, we painted the entire kitchen and the downstairs living room and the bathroom.
Some of the roof. We still have more painting to do, but majority of it's done. Our floors got messed up a little bit right in front of where our oven was. All the stuff that was leaking off the stove that caught on fire leaked down onto the floor and, messed up that. But
yeah. It looks like a burnt marshmallow.
Yeah, it does. 2 globs of burnt marshmallow.
The end of Ghostbusters. The big fucking marshmallow, man. Yeah, shit is crazy, but it's just, we're very lucky. It was a scary situation.
I think that is probably the most shaken up I've ever been in my life. Even afterwards, my mind was wrapped around that my baby was in the house by herself.
Yeah. You went straight to work, too.
And,
so there's that.
And I just felt uneasy the whole day. I didn't feel better until I was actually home and seeing it not being bad and being around my kid.
Yeah.
it was
Could
a
have
tough
been
day.
way
For sure.
worse. We got lucky.
Very blessed.
Shit is crazy. Yeah,
Thank
so
you, God.
Yeah. Well, we did end up getting to use our go and get new paint and like painted the kitchen a sick color,
Yeah.
which we've been wanting to do. And the living room. We did a lot of you guys, like everybody did a lot of the living room
Yeah.
too. There's only one wall that didn't get touched.
But we wanted to leave it that way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be that one. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to paint that bad boy eventually, though. Just a new white.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy. You didn't realize how much of the ceiling changed color until we painted the kitchen white.
Yeah.
And then at the line where we were just trying to paint the kitchen, now you see like the whole fucking living room is like a charcoal.
Yeah.
It looks white looking at it, but then you look at the fresh new white and it's like, oh,
I know.
shit.
That
dude.
got smoke damage too.
Yeah, this got smoke everywhere.
Yeah,
Was
it
just
even
fucked
went
up.
up the stairs a little bit, but I don't
Yeah.
know if we'll have to do that. Hopefully the white actually matches up. Because if you look in here right now, you can realize. Oh shoot! Sorry, y'all. You can glasses. You know when they're new still, you forget that they go out a little further than you know.
I smack the baby with mine all the time.
I snack
She'll get so
everybody with
close.
them. If somebody comes in with a hug or something, I'm like
okay.
smack, smack.
Jeez.
But our ceilings are white, and they don't look it downstairs.
No, yeah, it looks brand new up here still.
Yeah.
So, really, what we ought to do is look in this room and then look out there.
Yeah. Well, Colton
the-
said if you go in a downstairs bathroom and you look in the bathroom at the roof, it's white.
Oh,
You
is
come
it?
out and it's not. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So
Damn, I didn't think
we
about that.
picked the right color. It's just
Yeah, we'll have to paint more. We'll have to get more of that color.
yeah.
So, the other day I seen this post on Facebook. Actually, like hours ago. It was this morning. And it was a girl, and she was saying that, like, what was it? It was, if I see a red flag, if I see one red flag, I already want to leave, or something like that. And I was like thinking, like, damn, is the concept of red flags so embedded in people's minds that they're like looking for them and like using that as a precaution to not commit to something that they probably maybe should?
I mean, yeah, I guess possibly because I'll tell you right now.
But I guess if it's a super crazy red flag,
It
that's the same-
depends, but
yeah,
that
yeah.
depends. But if you're saying outright, like you had red flags at first,
For me? Yeah,
I
brought
had
you
them
to
for
make-
you.
I brought about you.
No, for like you
I
had
had
you-
red flags.
Yeah,
Yeah, we went to fucking McDonald's the first time we ever went on a date.
that's not my red flag.
What was my red flag?
So when you
Didn't know
first tried to get at me,
Oh yeah, fuck me.
yeah,
Here we go, guys.
like 2 days later, your ex-girlfriend posted on your Facebook,
He's mine. or
"He's
something.
mine, he's all you bitches," and I was like, "Okay, no, ew." Yeah,
Yeah.
and then a couple weeks later, a month later,
Like,
maybe,
yeah, a month later, probably. Yeah.
text me
Was
or
like,
message me, I
F
don't
this.
remember, and was like, and I just didn't for a good little, I wouldn't say probably for a good 3 weeks.
You didn't reply to me.
I didn't reply.
I tried to hit you up a couple times.
Yeah, or if I did reply, I was like, oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah,
OMG. Yeah. So that was the red flag.
it was. And then I don't know what happened. It was probably me being bored or something, honestly, when you messaged me again. And then I was like, well, I'll just whatever, text them. I'm bored anyways.
Did I apologize?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I was like, okay. But probably me being bored, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm just chilling, and I'll text them back. And
And then you realize I was the best guy ever. After
Whatever.
I stopped dodging you to go on a date because I was scared. So yeah. So it's
oh,
like
and
the
then
red- we were on
your mom called you a man whore, and
yeah.
then no, just
the,
kidding.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. So you don't think that people are just using red flags as an excuse?
Oh yeah, but it may be as an excuse, but like some people don't even realize that they're using certain things for excuses.
Yeah, I guess.
You
so.
know?
I guess it just takes time, like maturing.
It does, but like if they are using red flags as like not an excuse, but like they're like, oh, one red flag, I'm out. not, I mean, it depends on what the red flag is. Is the red
Yeah.
flag that you went through their phone, or not that you went through their phone, or that you seen their phone and Bay popped up? Yeah, that you can dip. you know,
Jesus Christ.
but like, I don't know, little stuff is, I don't give the person a chance, because we all have red flags at the end of the day.
Right.
Like that we don't necessarily, doesn't mean it's necessarily us, something that we're not willing to change or give up.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just really have to see who the person is. But like, I don't know. Like the red flags that I experienced that I ignored, or were like big red flags in the past.
Yeah.
Kind of like, wow,
I don't know why it just was never something that was like in my head. But up until you, I was in all pretty terrible relationships. So
I mean, they're not
guess
in
that
your
makes
head.
sense.
You're not going, oh, red flag,
I
red
honestly
flag. But
didn't-
you're not telling me that you haven't been on a date with somebody and be like, oh, that's not a good sign.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's a red flag.
Yeah.
You're just not thinking of us like,
Yeah.
red flag, that's a red flag,
Yeah. I just feel like I'm never like. I wonder if people are going into it like waiting for one. That's what like is scary for like the people who are dating. Is like, what if someone is so traumatized from a bad situation that they're almost looking for it to
100%.
and like you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what.
Some people are been so screwed over that they don't realize. Well, no, some people are so. What's the right word? I think you're right too, but there's people that are like, they're like, I don't know, gaslighters. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't understand the gaslighting thing.
So gaslighting, you've never been you've been gaslit. You may have never done it to somebody,
Yeah.
but you've definitely been because I have. So like, okay, gaslighting is like pretty much somebody being caught or knowing they've done something wrong, right? But then making you feel like they're the victim and that you attacked them.
Okay.
Okay, so you caught them cheating, right? You're like, oh, and they're like, well, what are you going through my phone for? Like, what are you? See, you're looking for something. That must mean you're
okay.
cheating.
Like
You're
just
cheating.
swapping
You're
it
pointing
on
the
them.
finger on me. You must be cheating. You're the one
Yeah.
cheating. Why else would you go through my phone? Type of
I
thing.
get it. That's what I thought it was, but I like people throw it around so much nowadays. I'm like, what the fuck is all this
Yeah,
terminology?
pretty much you're taking whatever you've done and trying to throw it back on the person that's caught you doing
Even
it.
the red flag thing, though, it's like, what? Like, does having so many terms and like, is it overcomplicating? And maybe like, that's what I think. I don't like. I feel like it might with certain people, but at the same time, you got like a red flag is almost following your gut too,
Right.
And sometimes you need to do that.
I think
So it's like I don't know. I'm so glad I'm not dating.
me too, but I think men too, but like you definitely should, if you're out there, pay attention to those red flags.
Yeah, but also like,
But if his red flag is that he works, a hard job, or he works, right, and he makes a living and he's able to take care of himself, but he lives with his mom, like, that's not a red flag. People say, oh, red flag. Well, is he able to pay his portion of the bills and take care of himself?
right.
Like, it's hard. We live in Florida and it's hard. Like,
yeah,
when we first started dating, you made well over minimum wage,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. I
but
made
it was
good
still
money.
tight,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I make well over minimum wage, and I've still been tight.
Right.
That, to me, that's not a red flag. Some people are like, "Oh, that's a red flag." Why is that a red flag? Are they able to financially take care of themselves? Right? Okay. I don't get that to be a red flag. Some people do.
Right.
I
I lived with my mom, guys.
Yeah.
Right up until I met you. No, we
mean, I was living with my parents too.
yeah, we both were.
Yeah.
I traveled for work too, so it didn't really make sense to have anywhere.
No,
to fucking...
but there's nothing wrong with that. Like now, if he's like staying in his mom's basement playing video games 90% of the time and works at fucking 7-Eleven, you might got a problem there. That might be a red flag.
right. But still, he could be a good guy.
He could be a good guy, but you don't need baggage. You know what I mean? He needs to be able to take care of himself, and him working at 7-Eleven playing video games majority of the time and not being to work majority of the time. Okay, but I don't know, playing Dungeons and Dragons, is that better or whatever? If he's doing something, just smoking a bowl all day, just
my
if he's doing anything other than trying to progress in life and he's staying in his mom's house or his dad's house or his cousin's house, his brother's house, whoever's house, if he's staying in somebody's house and he's not able to actually be a contribute to that house and he can't have anything from himself, that is a red flag. Same thing with a woman.
Yeah.
Okay, that goes both ways. I'm just saying him because I ain't into women. For me, that would have been a red flag. Like, no. If you're gonna come to me and you're gonna be part of my baggage, and I have to financially take care of you now,
Well, yeah, that's
a red flag. That's what I'm saying. People get shit crossed.
yeah.
Like they're like, oh, he stays with his mom. Red flag. Okay, well let's go a little deeper into this. He
Right.
stays with his mom, or does he like help his mom and that
They help each other.
I don't know. There's difference in it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, for sure.
Um,
But yeah, dating is confusing. I feel bad, guys. I'm sorry.
he got 3 baby mamas and he accuses all of them of not letting him see his children. That's a red flag. Honestly, if he has one and he accuses her of not letting him see,
Right.
you really want to pay attention to that because
That's crazy. Damn. We just went in on red flags.
yeah.
I've been trying to have topics a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And this is the whole reason that we tested trying to video fucking share and shit.
Ooh.
Because I wanted to show you this TikTok that is insane of this guy. You might have seen it. It went pretty viral. But it's a guy, and he's just filming himself, and he was just getting off an airplane, right? And he fucking is talking about how he was texting his wife. He goes, I texted my wife. I told her, I'm about to take off. I love you. I'll text you when I land. And then he goes, and then I texted another girl. I love you. I'll text you when I land. Right? And the lady sitting next to him goes, I saw your TikTok account. I'm going to go on my TikTok account and expose you for texting your wife, then another girl right after. You're clearly cheating on, you're cheating on your wife, and I just caught you. And he was like, I didn't know it was against the law to text my daughter after texting my wife. I love you, and I'll text you when I land. And he tries explaining this to this lady, but she still...
Like you're a cheater.
is still trying to convince him he's a cheater, even though he's trying to explain to her, bro, I was texting my wife, then my daughter. It's my daughter. And then it's insane, right? That's crazy. This person's crazy, the lady, right? Then there's people in the share, like, you know how you can duet or
Yeah.
What is it? What's the other option? I can't remember.
I just know
Where it
duet.
looks like you
Share screen?
Yeah, the split screen one.
That's duetting.
Is that duetting?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. People are duetting and being like outing him for cheating on his wife and agreeing with the person on the plane just because of the way he explained it, I think.
Uh-huh.
But I got sucked into this rabbit hole of this TikTok and then him replying and having to re-explain what the fuck was going on and call people out for being insane. I was like, holy shit.
But did he ever prove that he was really texting his daughter?
No, he was. Yeah.
How? How do you know?
He was explaining it.
Baby, how do you know?
Are you siding with the person that was...
I'm not siding because it's none of her business.
His I'm pretty sure his daughter has TikToks
But
about it.
But that's what I'm saying. How do you know? So because his wife came on, and we're like, that's my dad or whatever, that's my husband, and he wasn't doing that.
Yeah, he wasn't doing it. That's the whole
How
point.
do you know he wasn't doing it? Is what I'm
Because
saying.
he explained it. That's how he explained it.
I'm not worried about what he explained. Did his wife or his daughter come on and say?
I don't know.
See, but you can't trust him.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. It's none of her business, but I'm just saying that the video's out here, right?
Why would he be on TikTok, really defending this?
Because maybe his wife
explaining it this way in this funny
Because
fashion.
what I'm saying is this woman, right, said that she was going to do that to him, and then she made
they're
the TikTok.
gaslighting?
No, she made the TikTok, right?
I don't know if she just threatened to make a TikTok.
So there was never a...
I don't know if there was actually a TikTok. He might have. That's why I wish we could pull this shit up.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Did he just... I thought he was duetting her TikTok about it.
No, he made a TikTok saying this, and at the end of the TikTok, basically, he was like, so lady, I know you follow me.
I understand that, but I thought you were saying that he was doing a duet of her
No.
saying this, and that there. So he just came out and was like, "You'll never understand what I just went through."
Yeah, basically.
Got you.
Oh man, I thought you were about to. Be
I
like
thought
on
you were
their
saying
side
that
for a
she
second.
posted that and he went on it and
No,
duetted it.
I'm sorry.
So he was trying to defend himself.
People started, like random people started duetting his,
Gotcha.
but still agreeing with
The other
the lady he's trying to
Right.
sarcastically be like, "Oh, you're gonna put a TikTok about me texting a
Right.
girl? It's my daughter."
Right.
And then there's a lot of him responding to people.
Right.
That's why I was like, "Damn."
Sometimes it's not your business though either.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Lady on the
yeah.
plane, like it's not your business because at the end of the day, you don't know what their relationship is, and then you don't know if she's already dealt with him cheating and she's not ready to leave. Somebody that is in a relationship with somebody that cheats and is not ready to leave, they're not going to leave regardless of who's telling them. So it's just better for them to find out on their own, unless it is your sister or your best friend. Then you may tell them, but tell them, I support you regardless of what you decide, because most times if you tell them that you support them no matter what they decide, is when they are like, oh shit, okay, well, you're not forcing me to do this. I need to leave on my own. That was the only reason I left my relationship, because somebody finally told me no matter what, staying in it or leaving, they were supporting me and they loved me and they were there for me no matter what.
Right. But this guy wasn't cheating.
I understand that, but I'm just saying it's not y'all's business.
Yeah. Shit's crazy though. It just was insane.
That's what's insane to me. Somebody sitting next to somebody on a plane is
And, like,
paying that much attention to their shit.
Someone else's phone.
I've
right.
seen your TikTok name and
Right.
I'm gonna expose
How
you for
crazy
cheating.
is that?
Like you're little, that motherfucker right there is not real.
Literally. Fucking robot. That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
All right. So, I don't know if we should. We'll wait till later to do that. Fuck it. So, what did we do for the rest of the week, really? You went and saw Barbie.
I did.
That's pretty tight.
It was good. It was really good. I really liked.
I'm kind of jealous. I'm not going to lie. It's like I'm not that interested, but at the same time, like the movie theater, late
So,
nights.
I heard, I heard people saying that like they cried about the movie, right? And I was like, what? I got the point where they cried. There's only one part that would have made me cry,
Oh, really?
and I did like.
Oh, yeah, it's a romantic.
No.
It's about Ken and.
No,
Oh, it's not. I don't know.
No.
I have no idea.
no. It is about woman empowerment. At the end of the day, like, you know, and like just being kind of true to you yourself.
Oh,
Not
okay.
necessarily what the world says as a woman is, but like who you are as a woman.
Yeah. Okay.
And
that's kind of cool.
so
then.
America, I don't know her last name, but you know the actress America,
No
Ugly
idea.
Betty.
I have no idea who that is. No.
Man, how do you not know who that is? You don't know what Ugly Betty is, the show?
I have no idea. What that
Okay.
is now.
Anyway, so she's in the movie, and I didn't even know she was in the movie.
There's a lot of people in that
A
fucking.
lot of
movie.
people in the movie, but she goes on kind of like this rampage of not really like meaning to go into it of what it is to be a woman and how like you can't be competitive to other women and you can't disagree with a man, like just all this stuff. And then like it was sad. It like kind of like, damn, I don't want my daughter to grow up in a world like that,
Okay.
you know, and or like I don't want to, and
I don't know
to
why
know
I thought
we
it
we are part of the problem. Women are part of the problem with what are going on with women.
Okay.
Women judge women too harshly, or women find other women that are competition, and you can't go too hard because you may make this person jealous, or that you're getting jealous because this person is doing this in their life, right? And we like women are very nasty to each other and catty to each other, and it's like part of the problem. Like you know, just like in cliques, even as adults, women are in cliques with their type of group of girls, and it shouldn't have to be like that. But and just like what the world is for a woman with men, and everybody's like, oh, it's not different between a woman. It's very different. I experienced it just in my job alone. You know how it is different, and how like there was one scene where Ken and Barbie had gotten to the real world, right? And they come in on these roller skates, and she goes, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel uncomfortable. And he is loving every second of it. He's walking in, girls are whistling at him and looking at him. Guys are looking at him, and he's loving it. And her getting similar reaction,
But yeah, it's a little.
but
bit
feeling
creepier.
uncomfortable with it. And I don't know. It's just like, and it shouldn't even just be male and female. People should understand most people feel uncomfortable with people whistling at them or going, "Oh, you look good," or "Nice ass." Like, it's not a comfortable situation, right? You're not coming up, you're not screaming, "Hey, you got a nice ass" at me and then wanting to take me out on a date and marry me, are you? No, you're just thinking I have a nice ass and you're wondering what it looks like outside of my pants,
Right.
right? That's uncomfortable.
Right.
But
What happened in Barbie?
yeah, some guy came up and smacked her on the ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she punched him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know why I thought it was like a fucking romantic.
No, she
lovey
never
movie.
even falls in love with Ken. She doesn't love Ken.
So is Ken like simping
Douchey.
over her?
Yeah. Ken's douchey, and I felt like they kind of went a little hard on that end of
really?
it to make him like, I don't know. I don't like the way they did portrayed him because that's not like men. Kind of, I don't know. I don't like the way they portrayed him.
Yeah, I want to see it still.
It
When it
is a
comes-
good movie overall. There were very like those scenes, like the one that made me want to cry. I was just like, wow, like you really don't think about things here and there, but you don't think about it like all, and just I don't know. The world can be a really shitty place.
Yeah, especially for women.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn. Yeah, I don't know.
it was like 30 minutes too long though,
Yeah. That's
or
what
could have
you were
been
saying.
super sleepy.
Yeah.
One of the
I
two.
think you were sleepy. Mariah was like, "It was perfect. I didn't have."
Yeah,
She loved
I
it.
mean, I was tired. I made it through, but there was like the end just dragged really, really long.
It was late.
It was.
Too.
It was.
But yeah, I feel you sometimes.
It felt like a
I
2 hour and 45-minute movie, and it was only a 2 hour movie.
Yeah. It should have been an hour and 30 minutes.
I think so.
Yeah. You guys were out late.
Yeah.
I was working on music with a friend. That shit
Yeah.
was pretty fun. Been testing, filming new TikToks and stuff for the music stuff with the camera. I'm super stoked on how it's coming out. I posted one already. Stoked on that.
Yeah, it came out really good.
Yeah. Gotta hit the studio tomorrow for the band. Busy, busy, busy. We're filming this at like fucking. It's 11 o'clock at night. That's craziness.
Yeah. For us, for
Yeah.
sure.
I was hoping to like get home, do this, and then maybe. I mean, after doing this, we're kind of awake, so maybe we can try and watch something. I wonder if the baby's still awake.
She's being quiet, so I don't think so. Earlier, I
Right,
heard
fell
her.
asleep.
And she had a babas.
You
She
think-
probably just got comfortable with Daryl.
I was about to say, you think your brother's down there snuggling with our child right now?
Maybe, or he's probably actually. Yeah, he said if she fell asleep that he was going to try to pick her up and carry her in there so he could play video games.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen videos of people like holding their baby and recording,
Uh-huh.
like rapping or singing or whatever, and I don't know if I could do that, bro. I'd be like moving around too much. And she just like wakes up, and then if she wakes up in the middle of me like thinking, I'm gonna be like, oh man. Now I gotta. But then there's people who just got their kid on their lap and they're just like the coos are in the day. You gotta cut them out
Yeah.
in editing.
Or leave it in. Some people leave it in. You hear like,
Even last night, this
Baba.
chair, you know my back. Like I'm sure people even fucking notice if they're watching on YouTube. Like throughout the whole video, slowly I start to get like a little antsy because my back starts to hurt. Mm-hmm. That chair is the worst that I use for recording, and it's old as shit. And my back, I'm uncomfortable, so I'm constantly like moving. And the way he records is he thinks of stuff and puts it down immediately. So it's almost like you're writing.
right.
But you're putting it right down. It's called punching in. So there's one thing where we put one down. I was like, okay, good take. And then we got a couple down, and then we listened to them all together. And I was like, wait, there's something in one of them. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? And I thought it was me moving each time. But then I made sure I stayed still, and it's the chair creaking in the recording. But it's on time, so we just left it. It just seems like a little extra instrument in there, dude. Fucking, that's real DIY recording and shit, dude. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week.
Yeah.
I had to fucking dig a gigantic 30-foot trench. That shit sucked ass, but I felt like I was recovering from that day for like the rest of the week. Sucked.
I recovered from yesterday today.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a super chill day. Ooh, the yawn. 30 minutes in. Not
It
bad.
lasted pretty well.
I'll give it a
Yeah,
round
last
of
night.
applause, dude. I'll give it a round of applause.
I woke up at like 5:40.
Uh-huh.
And then
In the morning? Today?
yes, yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were gone by the time I got up, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's a first. I'm usually the person up first.
And I didn't go to get home until after midnight. It was like 12:30.
Yeah.
That was a long day.
Yep.
And I woke up at like 6:40 this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Got up, went
Gave
to the
that baby a
restroom,
bottle.
gave the baby a bottle, fell right back asleep, and didn't wake up until 11:30. And I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, I think she woke up at like 8:30. 8 maybe. Yeah.
Except-
She was so cute. Oh man. On the weekend, bro, this baby wakes up and I don't know if it's just cuz we're both there, but she's always so happy
Happy.
to wake up, and it's so that makes there's nothing I'm more happy about in my life. It's like my kid wakes up smiling, looks at you, looks at me, annoys the life out of you. Literally spends like the first 20 minutes of each morning on the weekend trying to like get you to wake up.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work. I was like, no, this is the time for her to sleep more. You come hang out with me.
Yeah.
And then when she starts getting super antsy, I just bring her downstairs. It's like a routine almost.
Yeah. I
mean-
usually can sleep through most of her stuff. I'll just lay there and like just take it. And it's when she gets on my hair. When
Yep,
she gets on my
pulling
hair,
it.
I'm like, ah!
What the fuck is happening? Yeah, I made her fucking breakfast and everything this morning. Eggs and
love
some
it.
nanners. She didn't eat any of it. She would like pick up a piece of egg and like look at me like with the weirdest face and then like let it just fall out of her mouth and then go get one and eat it fine and then do that again and then grab one and walk around the living room and then come back for it later. But the banana, bro, she's not fucking with banana.
She does not like banana.
She does not like real banana, fake banana, crushed banana, anything, dude.
No.
I sliced it super thin. I was like, let me try this, little chunks. Didn't eat any of it.
I was trying to say that Granddaddy said the sweetest thing that warmed my heart and almost made me cry today too.
What?
I'm just a crybaby.
Oh my
I'm just
God.
a baby.
You're
Have
trying
you ever
not to
seen that
cry
TikTok?
right
I'm just a baby.
now. No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay. Well, the mom's like, when mommy says stop, you have to stop. Do you understand? She's, I just a baby. And the mom goes, okay, but I just a baby. She's not even letting her mom finish the sentence. She's like, understand
I'm
that
not
I'm
trying
just a
to hear your
baby
shit, Mom.
and I'm going to do what the fuck I want. But, Everly was just giving like this big smile and just being all sweet. And Granddaddy goes, oh, I love that baby smile. And she's the first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning and the last thing I think about when I go to sleep at night. And I was like,
that's so sweet. Jesus. Yeah, she was super sweet with your dad today.
yeah.
So cute, man. She just loves everybody so much. And we busted the camera out,
Yes.
did a photo shoot.
Yes.
I've been itching to mess with video. I messed with video today. It's been a fun
Yeah.
day.
And I went and got coffee at our our coffee shop that's right down the street from us, our local small business, the Jacked Up Bean. And so good, by the way. It's the first time second time I've had it. First time I've been there myself. So good. I'm sitting in there and I'm just like getting like so many ideas. They have it set up so cute in there. Like the coffee's great too, but like just in there, being in there is just a vibe. Like it's so cute.
Yeah.
And small business, so I go up to him and I let him know that me and Brian are photographers and we're still learning and that we're trying to build our portfolio. And we would love to come in and shoot, and they could use it as advertisement, whatever they want to do. As long as they just, tagged us if they used any of it. And he goes, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm so happy to support you if you're happy to support us. So we're going to do a shoot there.
Yeah, that's super sick.
And I'm so excited about it because it's a little something different. And I told them, I said, whatever you want to do, if you just want us to come in one day while you guys are open, or if you guys want us to come in when you're closed, but we're going to figure that out.
Yeah.
But I was
that's
super
gonna be
excited
super
about it.
sick,
Yeah.
dude. Bring this guy.
Yeah.
Or light up some. So do they have like pastries and stuff, or
They have
just coffee?
pastries. They do not croissants. They do have croissants, but they do crepes,
Ooh,
like fresh crepes and stuff like that. So,
Damn. See, I haven't even been here yet. Tiffany and her sister went
Yeah.
today.
yeah, I've seen little pictures of them that they've taken. But it's so cute. It gives you like
It is a super sick looking place, and it's small. It's like
yeah.
homey feeling.
What is where's the coffee shop Central Park, Friends?
Oh, the Central Perk, right?
Central Park and it's called something.
The Central Perk. I thought it was like something like that.
Oh, I don't
Where's
think
your phone
so.
at? Bust out your
But
phone. The Central. But go ahead.
But anyways, it kind of gives you like that kind of cute, small. I mean, that's definitely bigger in the show, but it's giving you those vibes. It's really nice. The couple there are the owners, and I'm just super excited.
Yeah, and that like when you told me about that today, that like opened up so many. I was like, oh, there's so many small businesses around here that if we just offer it,
Yeah.
and build our portfolio and help them, then maybe next time when they need something, they'll offer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Hey, like we'll pay, and they'll probably give us more. Oh my god! So I looked up Friends Cafe, and what comes
Flagler.
up? Flagler Cafe. Jesus Christ! I'm pretty sure it's the Central Perk. But like, wouldn't it be tight to do like? There's a comedy store now here. There's a comedy club.
Oh yeah. You told
What
me
if
about
we
that.
offered that kind of shit to those kind of places that we've been wanting to check out?
Yeah. Yeah, I just figured, like, right now it's not about us making money on it. Right now it's about us building our portfolio, and,
It is Central Perk.
it is Central Perk.
Yep, right there. They actually make coffee.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, it does have that kind of vibe. Brick wall. I'm pretty sure the Central Perk had a brick wall,
It did, yeah.
but it's obviously way bigger.
Way bigger. This is small.
This is a tiny little spot. But yeah, I'm
just super
stoked.
cool, and yeah, I'm
Can't
super
wait to
excited
take
to do it.
some sick ass photos of croissants and fucking crepes and shit
Yeah,
with this guy, the light. That's what this is
Yeah.
gonna be sick for.
I was super excited for him to be like, yeah, absolutely. I'm like, hell yeah.
And then we got
Hell
we
yeah.
got second use. If you were, did we share it on our? If you're on our personal Instagrams, you saw our baby's 1 year birthday.
Yeah,
Badass pink barn door was built,
yeah,
and we got all the like extra decorations we kept that were super cute. Set it up as a photo shoot today. Took some fucking amazing pictures of the baby.
Yeah.
Super stoked on those. The cup, dude, we set the cupcakes up as props, but she saw them, and that was like her thing the whole time. So we were just like, fuck it. We put one down, let her go in on the
that was
frosting.
for it the whole time.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought you were just going to keep them in the back.
No.
Ah, this was a part of the idea.
Yeah.
See, Tiffany is the one who has the ideas when it comes to the shoots, guys. I just show up. I'm an artist. I'm like, all right, I'm going to crack off a couple of sick shots.
Yeah.
Pass it to the partner. She's going to get some sick shots. Pass it back. Get some video,
Yeah.
which I'm super excited to try and throw together
Yeah.
and make a little promotional type. We can post
Yeah.
it on our fucking
Yeah.
page.
I'm super excited for Tori and Anthony's wedding also
Oh, yeah, it's coming up
because
soon.
I figured you could do a couple like video things for them for the wedding because they're
For sure.
so they're kind of eloping now. We had this wedding that was going to be at the place where
Big
we got
venue.
married, this
Yep.
big venue, Bridal Oaks and DeLynn. But due to her grandfather not being well anymore, she opted out for a sooner wedding where she's from, which is going to be gorgeous as well, anyways, because where she's from is
it's like in the mountains, right? Or
why
something?
can I New Hampshire.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it's very beautiful, but it's going to be much more intimate and small, which is great too.
Yeah, it sucks that we're not shooting at this our special place. We
Yeah.
thought it was going to be this but it is our first wedding,
Yes.
and I think it's kind of tight that there's only going to be a couple people there, that we don't have to worry about
Yeah.
a huge party. I'm excited. I'm kind of
And the
more-
reception, she's going to have a like bigger party,
right?
but
And then there's like a surprise shoot later that we're doing too for something, and like I'm just stoked on a
Yeah.
different area. Like it's going to be just us,
yeah.
and then we're going to be in a different place.
Yeah. It's going to be fast. It's going to be a fast 3 days.
Yeah, it's gonna be
But-
working, but it's still gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
Like just traveling together,
For sure.
being on a plane together. Like we've never flown together
Yeah.
before. I've flown plenty of times while we've been together,
Yeah.
but you've never been on a plane with me.
Mm-mm.
You never got.
You're
like-
going to fall asleep on me.
and you're gonna be like, "Holy fuck, it's shaking! What was that? What was that? What was that? The motor."
I don't know. So you guys probably don't know because I don't think we talked about it. I am self-diagnosed. I don't really know if I am, but I think I am just by my experience. You tell me if you think I have anxiety around like
Yeah, I think everybody has
for sure,
anxiety,
but I feel like I have like
you have bad
Anx-
cars and shit like that, boats, anything that's like fucking she's out of control of, it's not a good.
Yeah. If I'm not in control of the vehicle,
She's freaking out.
I'm-
She's a control freak.
not an anxiety, control freak.
But no, yeah, she does get super bad anxiety when we drive. She's like, that was just about to make a joke. You'll probably be at the front with the pilot. Like,
Okay,
slow down,
bird,
slow down.
bird, bird.
That cloud is really big. Like, okay, babe. Do you want window seat? Or are you gonna want to stay away and like?
No,
try
I
and
want
pretend?
window seat because I didn't get it in the last time.
Fucker. All right, I'll give it to you, baby. I love you. Damn, I'm gonna have to sit in the middle.
Oh. Well, maybe just for a
Are
little
our
bit.
seats assigned? Do we know
I
any of this
think
stuff
she
yet?
said she paid extra for us all to be together.
Oh, with them too?
Yeah.
Well, who's sitting with who though? There's
Well,
4 of us, and there's only 3
no.
seats in the row.
No, there's 6 of us.
Who else?
She's got her son
Oh yeah.
and some other girl, her bridesmaid.
Oh okay. Well, we don't know her.
No.
We will, I guess.
So I guess I'll sit in the middle.
I want to sit next to you.
Yeah, I'll
You
sit in the middle and you sit.
No, you window. If it's the option, you're going window for sure.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
know,
your
but
first-
like
it's not your first time
you want
flying,
to
but
sit next to this random girl that you're gonna have to make small. I mean, if you're cool with that, you're better at making small conversation
I'm
with
gonna
random.
be sleeping, like you said. It doesn't
I
matter.
was like,
where
you're
I'm
better
at.
at making small conversation than me. I'll feel like I have to talk to her because she's in
gonna
the
look-
wedding party. I'm like,
Right.
hi, how are you? Yeah, you like to fly a lot? No, okay. That's the wing of the plane. The pilot sits up there. She's like, I've flown a lot. I'm like, okay, that's
Are you explaining stuff because you're nervous about it?
no.
I'm gonna look
yes.
her dead in her eyes and say, "Nice to meet you." I snore and fall asleep and fart, but you won't hear it because we're in a plane.
Why wouldn't you hear it? Because you're in a
Because the
plane.
plane's too loud. You can fart all day in a plane.
That's not
Nobody-
true. I've been on a plane.
bro. You don't.
It was not that loud.
You could fart and no one will hear it, and they'll smell it, and they'll be like, "Where the fuck? Who farted?"
No.
Yeah, it's
No.
literally loud as shit, baby.
I don't
You
re-
don't remember.
I guess not.
You like literally when I'm on plane, I have to crank my headphones to the max because it's so.
I mean,
the
I had
entire time.
headphones in the whole entire time because I was watching movies.
Was it really loud?
No.
Did you have to watch it loud?
No.
You did.
No.
It gives there's a hum.
Oh.
There's actually it's a joke from a stand-up guy,
I didn't know
like
that.
someone I
I
can't
didn't
remember
pay
whose
attention
joke
to
it
it, I
is, but
guess.
it's a funny joke, and he's like, "Yeah, it's a perfect place to fart because you can't fucking hear anything."
That's hilarious. No, I don't remember that, but I've only flown twice. So.
Yep.
I'm already getting nervous about it, guys. No, I really am, and it's because Mariah was older when I went flying for the first time, right? So, like, I don't.
Don't
So
do it.
no, what?
Your thought process of being like, "Oh, our baby's home and we're in the air.
Yes.
If we crash."
Yes.
You cannot say anything
I'm
or
not.
think anything about crashing while you're on the fucking plane.
I
You can definitely
won't.
not say crash.
I won't. I never. Yeah.
There's like rules of being in a
But
plane.
like my, so I
that
honestly,
motherfucker is not
real.
real.
I honestly think that my anxiety, I've had it before. With Mariah, I think it's happened after I had, Mariah. It's gotten worse since
you've
I've had
another
Everly.
baby.
And I feel like it'll eventually go away a little bit over time. Like I'll, settle back into life. But it's still, she's only a year old, is an all-time high. And I don't know. And like the week that we're going flying, like I'm going to be away from her for a week.
Not a week.
It
5
is a week.
days.
That's a week.
It's not that long.
Oh, well, okay, whatever. It's a long ass
I'm not
time.
stoked on it either, but I'm also stoked on what
I
we're
am,
doing.
but
You
it
made me mad the other night.
I made you mad?
Yeah.
Why? Because I
Because
said
you realized it, and then we're like, "I'm not. Maybe I shouldn't go." And I was like, "You realize this is where I want to do this together."
the show.
Yeah.
Well, I already bought my ticket, so I'm going. But like
See, but that's. I don't know. It's okay.
I don't know.
It does. It's scary. 5
I don't
days
want to
without
leave
her.
my baby for 5 days. Makes me very sad.
Yeah.
Let's change the subject because I'm gonna cry.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the wedding is gonna be fucking tight,
Yeah,
and the photos are gonna be amazing.
yeah, I'm so excited.
And hopefully we can walk around somewhere cool. on one of the other days before we fly out or something.
I kind of want her
or the day
to.
we land.
I'm gonna text her actually tomorrow and ask her where are we actually gonna be at, like what's the town and stuff, because
look shit up. TikTok.
look
baby.
shit up, but also because it is such a small wedding. So like props are a photographer's best friend. Okay. So with it being such a, even though it's going to be in a beautiful place, beautiful
Yeah, I
background.
haven't even seen it. Yep.
I showed you where she's planning to actually get married.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. You did. It
So
looks
that's
sick.
going to be gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
But like weddings have typically a lot of florals and stuff to accent, and that's not
Yeah.
going. She has some stuff, but it's not going to really be as much, and it's still going to be gorgeous. But like, I want to maybe get. I told you I wanted to get like some of those like fog things for like
Oh, yeah,
certain
the smoke
pictures.
bombs.
She's got a beautiful veil, which is going to be great for pictures. And I've been looking into like different ways to use veils and, you know,
Yeah.
in the shoot for different views. I saw this one and I'm like, oh, I love that. You don't see that typically. It was, you know, you go under the veil for a kiss shot or just them underneath.
Yeah.
You're outside of the veil and they're under the veil.
There's one right here.
Yes. Well, they're under the veil and you're taking just a picture of them in the background and it's so pretty.
Oh.
And then I've shown you a couple different like ways to edit photos where like you take two pictures to edit them together.
Oh yeah, that one you showed me. It's like they took the picture of them holding hands, and
Mm-hmm.
then they took like a landscape picture
Yes,
of
and their
them in
hands,
the middle. So
yeah.
little them are there. The way it was edited was super
Yeah,
sick.
it's super sick. So I've been
Yeah.
looking at stuff for like pictures that are outdoorsy and stuff like that, where there's not so much, where you're really, really, really playing on the nature.
Right. It's kind of cool that there isn't going to be too much to it too, because then we get to be like a little creative too. You know,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
always work the magic. We've had shoots where we just seen flowers and shot through the flowers on the
Yeah.
ground, and like it's just all
And
about,
it looked like a field of flowers. Yeah.
No matter what, we're gonna come up with cool shots. I'm
Yeah.
super excited. All right, so we are at 45 minutes. I think it's a good time to kind of break this down, explain how I think we're gonna do it. Maybe we try a couple different ways. But last episode we talked about segments, and we talked about the I vote no.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking maybe each week I come up with things that I think you're going to vote no to.
Right.
So you can go in on them a little bit. Not go in on them, but like I want to see if I can guess the type of thing that you vote no to.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to? I only have two.
I guess I can be so harsh, you guys.
No, I just.
I
No.
can be. It's okay.
Straight. You're like you have your opinion. You
But
stand
I
on it.
do, and I do stand on it until I go back and I think, and I'm like, all right, well, maybe,
Going in on gamers.
yeah.
You
but
went on
all
them
of-
again.
all-
Hey, I'm just kidding.
it wasn't on gamers;
I
it was
know.
on shitty dudes.
Yeah, I know.
And there's shitty women out there. So
Those damn 7-Eleven workers.
no, there's 7-Eleven workers that work full time and working their ass off to make it. My point is, they were probably not working their ass off, and they're happy working at 7-Eleven for the rest of their life, and they're gonna stay in their mom's basement.
Dang, yeah.
That's
yeah.
the type of person I was talking about. If you work at 7-Eleven and you're working your ass off and there's something you want more than that, kudos to you, and you fucking rock that shit,
Or
man.
if you're working at 7-Eleven and you're just like, you're good, it's paying your bills and you're happy, it's nothing wrong with working at 7-Eleven. At least you got a
There's
job.
nothing wrong with working at 7-Eleven.
That's what I meant to say when you said it earlier, but
I just meant don't
I
be
know.
bullshitting.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was almost like you had a person in your mind.
I didn't.
I know, no, like but you went in
Yeah.
detail.
You can be a plumber. You can be a guard. You can,
Plumbers,
you know,
they're
they
probably
make
paid
good money,
pretty good
actually.
money,
You
yeah.
know, hey, you can wipe ass for all I care. I don't care what your job is, as long as you're doing it
Yeah.
to survive and kick ass.
All right, so
You know what I'm saying?
the first thing, ramen noodles.
No, I vote no.
Not a ramen fan.
I have tried ramen
Well, okay,
in so many different
preface,
ways.
Let's preface this though.
No.
I'll say all ramen.
Yes.
Even if we went to like an actual.
No,
ramen.
I haven't had that.
Okay, so we're talking about bagged 99-cent baby ramen noodle. Who makes it? I don't remember the name of the brand, and I feel like I
Oodles
should.
and noodles. I don't give
No.
a damn. I'm like, no.
It was me and Mariah
Noodles in a cup.
bonded over noodles in a goddamn cup,
Mm-hmm.
baby. And you were just like, fuck no. And I'm like, damn, that's the easiest thing to quickly make too. And it's like, I can make this for dinner every once in a while, which is crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
For me and Mariah are happy about
Yeah.
it, but when you're
No.
there, that's not happening.
Listen, I have tried ramen from, the bag multiple different times. Out of the cup, whatever, however you want it. I've tried it. I've tried every version of adding scallions, saute this, do this, add protein, take out their sauce packet and put your own sauces in it.
Right.
I don't like it.
Now, so
The noodles are cheap.
oh yeah, for sure.
Hate it.
So you've never had like actual ramen?
No.
Me neither.
I've been wanting to
I
for a
know.
long time.
We've talked about this almost our entire.
Take me on a date.
Yep. We've talked about this for like our entire relationship almost.
Yeah.
We've been wanting to go to that goddamn place in Orlando with the little machine that feeds it to, or like serves it to you.
That's hot pot. That's
Yeah.
different.
Oh, that's hot. I thought it was
Hot
ramen.
pot. No, that's hot pot. Hot pot does have noodles.
Is that one of the little? So it's not ramen that they're doing at Hot Pot?
I don't know if it's considered ramen because it's hot pot. Hot pot is when you cook stuff yourself. You put it in like a seasoning, boiling water type thing.
Oh yeah, I guess that is a little different.
That is. Ramen is usually.
I can see it
yeah.
in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to try real
Both of
ramen.
those.
So maybe in a couple like months.
There's a one in Daytona.
a Hot Pot.
No,
Oh, a ramen place.
ramen.
And it's supposed to be good.
Daryl said it was.
I believe him. He brought us to a couple places and he's never let us down. We went to fucking. I don't know
He's
if
the
we talked.
sibling most like me, so I trust his.
If
Unless he's talking about freaking Twizzlers. He likes the ones that take like medicine.
the pool part ones.
Yeah.
I like those too.
Those are
I like them
fucking
both.
nasty. They taste like medicine.
As long as it's not black licorice, we're good.
Gross.
Yeah.
I vote no.
Jesus Christ. What was I just saying? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I guessed another thing because I did this a lot when I was a kid, and I like specifically remember it being like a big part of me being a kid in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a feeling that it could be that you did this. It could be. I know now you don't want our kids to do it.
Okay.
Playing in the woods.
No, I vote no.
It's okay, good. I know you well then.
Yeah. I mean, my brothers occasionally played.
It's the more I thought about it, I was like, it is kind of a boy thing. So I got a feeling that you're. Gonna
they were
vote
not
no.
allowed to. My brothers got in trouble for doing that.
Oh, really? See, I was
Yeah.
off in the woods all the fucking
No, my dad.
time. Bike
So,
trails.
My anxiety about my kids come from my dad and my mom a little bit, but my dad is very much like, I don't mind you doing rough and tough things, but you're gonna do rough and tough things safely. And you being in the woods, not knowing what's poisonous, what's a snake, what's a this, what's a that, and you don't know that ain't happening.
That's what I figured.
Yeah,
But you are a girl and I'm a boy.
yeah.
But your brothers didn't really play.
They did, but they got in trouble when they got caught.
Oh fuck. Okay, so it was something that. See, we owe like almost every house.
And we live in Florida. You say a lot of things that live here don't live there.
Yeah, that's true.
We got some dangerous animals.
That's very true. Yeah, because up north it gets cold half the year. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, every house that I was when I was young had like a little plot of woods somewhere.
Like, are
We
there a lot of
lived in
dangerous snakes?
No, I don't ever remember seeing snakes at all up north.
So that's right there is the reason why
Yeah,
we
you
weren't
could
allowed to
walk
play
out
in
in the front
woods.
yard right now and find
Rattlesnake,
two
no.
snakes right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there was either a trail of some sort or which okay, so it kind of felt more. Remember the trail that's in Flagler that's near the water that we've gone around. I've taken pictures there and shit. It's got the boardwalk too, but then you can go and just walk the circle in the woods. It was stuff like that, but in New York we have hills and shit, so it's like up and down and
Yeah, like so my parents used to own, I don't know if they owned it. They owned it. They owned some land and they had a trailer on it, and that was their I think their first place they lived, and then I think my Aunt Judy bought it from them once they moved out. But anyways, so we would go play in the woods, but they weren't like deep in the woods. Like the trees were so sparse that like where we were, you could see us from. And now I'm thinking about, I guess we did play in the woods because we used to find Indian bow the
oh yeah, the God, why can't we think of this? The rocks, they're
They're not
But they're
rocks.
like,
Well, I mean, they are rocks, but they were
yeah,
shaved down to
but
be
they're-
bow
yeah,
and
yeah.
arrow tips.
Yeah. I can't think of the name.
Spears.
No.
Yeah, spears. Spares.
Not spares for sure. Spears. I mean, they made spears with them. I know what you're talking about, though. They're like
Arrow tips.
They're triangle.
Arrow tips.
That's what they were used for. Yeah.
But
There's
that's
a
not what they're
No,
called?
there's a specific name, and I can't think of it either.
Dang it.
It's something weird. I can't remember. So yeah, you probably played in the woods a little.
Anyways,
bit.
yeah, so we used to find those, and we used to, and there was this big hill, and I don't remember why there was a big hill there, but like we'd literally jump out my Aunt Judy's bedroom door, down, and then run up the hill and back to, yeah, so we played in the woods a little bit, but they weren't like woods is like I'm in the woods and I can't see the house from there.
I definitely could not see the house from the woods.
But yeah, I definitely think that has
I
to do
mean-
more with where you were raised as a kid, with
Yeah.
there not being so many dangerous animals.
Yeah, that's true. Probably. Yeah, because they were like,
Scorpions
yeah, go play.
out here be killing motherfuckers.
Everybody was like, yeah, go play.
Yeah.
Go play wherever.
No, that has to contribute to you being a boy, though, a little bit. My brothers were able to ride their bike down the street and down to the next cul-de-sac.
You guys weren't.
They definitely had a limit to where they knew they were allowed to go. But no, when me and Brittany were growing up and we were on our bikes, it was you were go to this stop sign and you were allowed to go past those mailboxes, back and forth.
Yeah. And the boys were allowed to go further.
They were, but they were also younger. I mean, they're also after us. You know, as you parent, you kind of get a little bit softer. I've heard over first. So I mean,
the first, they had girls first.
right? So they were super.
More strict on you guys, and then the boys, they were kind of like, we
It-
know what we're doing now.
Right.
Go play.
And also boys. So
Yeah.
but they definitely had limits where they were allowed to go. I hate outside.
You're an inside kind of guy.
I'm an inside kind of gal, and I just hate it's because it's so hot. And not
Here,
just
it's
that,
fucking
it's
miserable.
ridiculous. And then
Right now, it's so hot.
I wouldn't mind going outside when Mariah was playing and watching her, but she wants to come up to me and ask me to go with her, and it's just can I not just sit here and you ride your bike and go back and forth? It's because she doesn't know how to well, she knows how to make friends. I don't want to say that, but the girls next door, they're friends and they're not friends and they're not, and I'm
Yeah, they're drama.
and
All her friends
when she
are
was
like
little,
that.
I'm yeah, I'll play Barbie with you, I'll play, we're inside. You asked me to chase you outside in the heat. I can't.
She's not asking for that now.
No, but
Prior, she definitely.
but I think it's because she got told no so many times.
Well, she's 13 now. She wants nothing to do with us.
I mean,
Not nothing, but yeah, she's getting out of that age where she don't want
right.
to play.
I mean, she
games
does
and
sometimes, but yeah, I can't.
It still pops through for sure. The kid in her.
Yeah,
still pops
I just
through.
can't go outside and run after my kid. Don't judge me for it. If it was winter out and she wanted to do it, absolutely. The 3 days of winter that we have here, I'm running in it.
Hell yeah, dude, 6 degrees. I'll run for half of
50 degrees.
right.
I ain't running no 60-degree weather.
Yeah. All right. Well, these apartments that we used to live in when we were kids. Did I ever tell you that? So the story popped in my mind when we were talking about woods because we used to play in this little plot of woods. But the story about my brother almost drowning. Have you ever heard
Yes.
that story? Okay, Grandpa's story.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't talked about
About
Grandpa's
him
story.
drowning, about him burning down the house, about him driving a car down the road. Yeah,
Have we told any of those stories?
I think so.
Okay.
The
Well,
house
this
on
one
fire
I don't
for
think
sure,
I don't think I've still this one.
and the car one. No, this
That
one
we were
haven't.
playing in the woods, and there's so basically
A
it was like
lake?
a horseshoe shape, the apartment buildings
Mm-hmm.
around a little piece of woods, and there was a walking trail at one end. So it basically, from where we lived, it made this huge circle where you could run out of our backyard and and run left along your right side. You're running and the woods are to your right, and then you would enter the woods through the trail that met with a lake. So one side of the woods was surrounded by water. The other side is basically surrounded by apartments, like a
Hell
U
no,
shape.
y'all got gators, don't y'all?
No, fuck no.
Yes,
New
there
York-
are.
no- not in lakes like that. There was nothing but ducks and little fish.
Bullshit. I want to look that up.
No, there's no gators in New York. Well, at least in upstate.
There
New
are
York.
in the sewers.
Maybe I don't think so though. But so one day it's like I had neighborhood friends, and then Kyle was young, but he was able to walk and shit, so he was like following us.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically we were running that circle a bunch, and Kyle saw a duck and jumped into the water as a baby and was literally hitting the bottom of the water and like kicking himself, like pushing himself back above water, getting a breath, and then falling back down. And my mom realized that we were running around and Kyle had never run back around, and started to look for him and saw him in the lake, and literally that's why she has a bad knee. She jumped into the fucking lake, smashed her knee on a rock, saved Kyle. Kyle almost died. Kyle was a hellion, bro. My brother was crazy. But
Sounds
yeah,
awful.
that's the first. That was the woods that we were playing in the woods. And I remember in the house, the big house that I showed you pictures of on Google Maps, there was a big ass like thing of woods, but bikers had built mounds, and it was like a trail, a BMX trail. And I've never in the history of ever since this day knocked the air out of myself as hard as I've knocked the air out of myself in this one fucking place. Because they had this like cool little mellow track,
Right.
but exiting it and entering it, there was this gigantic mound that you had to like get. You either go up and you kind of go over, but when you're going the trail and you go to leave out of the trail, you can hit this thing with a good amount of fucking speed and do, out, and then the street was like at the bottom of the mound, bruh, like almost to the street. Basically, I just went straight to my back trying to launch out of it after doing the trail for a while, and that was the first and like worst time I ever knocked the fucking air out of myself.
Yeah.
You come up making that noise. I did it too when I broke my arm. I fell and broke my arm and knocked the air out of myself because I landed on my arm.
Yeah.
Pretty sick stuff, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah, boys.
But by the way, you're right.
What? The woods.
No alligators.
I told you, bro.
So
Sometimes I question myself, and I'm like,
every
why did
time
I
you
question-
tell a story about there, I'm like, what the fuck? Is there any wildlife there? Like,
ducks and deer and
it's
shit.
crazy. There's nothing dangerous.
In upstate New York, not that much.
No, New York at all. If it's not
Bears?
upstate, there's like,
Bears, but they're not really that popular.
is
either.
that a bear?
Is that
like,
the fucking bear?
That's crazy. No wonder fucking people from Florida are crazy. We're fucking fighting each other and the animals.
Bro, yeah, I hadn't seen a gator until I moved here. I didn't know what the fuck.
That blows
shit's-
my mind. I'm thinking like, why the hell would your mom let you go near a
Bugs
lake?
and
There's
shit.
fucking gators like swarm people down there. So
No, there's
those
nothing-
old ladies and stuff that be walking near lakes, I guarantee you they're from New York with their fucking dogs.
Yeah,
That's some
yeah,
fucking
they're not-
northern ass shit.
Yeah, they're not used to having to be worried about their dog getting eaten by a gator.
That's
All
crazy.
that's gonna get at it, dude. I remember,
Bro, that makes so much sense to me now. I'm not even kidding. You just like blew my mind.
when I was little, I specifically remember a memory from this lake where we were feeding ducks, and the duck like chased me home and was like nipping at me and shit. Fucking, I remember I was just old enough to know that I was being a bitch. I was like, fuck, man. This duck is getting the best of me, and I'm screaming right now. I'm scared. This duck fucking hates my guts, and I don't like it, and it keeps nipping at my jeans and fucking scaring the shit out of me. And I was literally just giving him bread. Fuck the
I should
duck.
have turned around and
You know
punted him like that cat.
I should, dude. Right? Yeah, that instinct.
Yeah.
Those instincts of me being like, I'm gonna fucking kick a cat because it's trying to kill my cat. And later on, bruh, bugs and shit too. When I was younger, fuck no, I hated all that stuff. Snakes still get me. There's been moments where I got caught off guard with a snake and realized that snakes is a big fear of mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spiders too, a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm not as scared of spiders, but if they're bigger here, I would be. But fucking,
There's
I
some
kind of
big
am the only person in this in the house that's willing to kill a spider.
Yeah.
So I kind of just gotta suck it
I'll
up
be
with
completely
spiders.
honest with you. When you're not here, I know I have to do it.
Yeah,
But I
know.
think that's how you feel.
Yeah, I know. You don't. You look. You guys tell me to do it.
But that's what I'm saying. I
your
don't
job.
want to. I'm so scared. So when you're not here, I know I
Yeah.
can't ask my kid to do it.
Oh no.
So I have to do it. And the last time I had to kill a spider, and it wasn't the last time, I've done it since then. But the last traumatic time I had to kill a spider, I killed that shit, and all its babies started running everywhere, and I was like, stop!
in the kitchen.
Oh my god, it was the worst. I felt like I was like being taken over by aliens. Like I just didn't know what to do.
Jesus.
It was crazy. But yeah, you're blowing my mind with this whole fucking no. I just okay.
north?
Don't talk about the Florida man anymore because you guys are a bunch of bitches and have no animals to fight. I'm kidding.
Yeah, but in New York, there's different things.
Like what?
Snow and blizzards and fucking.
Oh my god.
Snow is gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
Hurricanes are gnarly too. Apparently, this is a storm coming in.
Yeah. But like that's the thing. Like I don't know. Don't get me wrong. A blizzard that sounds crazy. That sounds scary. What was that face for?
I never plugged the camera in. It just told us that it's got 10% battery. We're good. We're at an hour. We're almost done. But yeah, no.
Blizzards sound crazy. Snow is whatever. I wouldn't want to drive in it because I'm not used to it for sure.
Yeah.
But it's snow. It's not scary.
It can be.
A blizzard is scary.
Yeah, I've been in a blizzard. That shit was scary.
Yeah, because you know how long you're like gonna be stuck in there and stuff like that.
I'm super stuck.
But you got to prepare for that, like you prepare for a hurricane,
Yeah.
and we have hurricane parties here. So
Yeah, the hurricanes never really fucking scared me that much, to be honest. I'm
yeah,
gonna knock on something.
yeah. I mean, hurricanes. I don't know. To each is their own. To me, is a blizzard. I don't really, unless people didn't prepare for it properly. I never hear of anybody really losing their lives to a blizzard. Unless they didn't prepare for it properly.
Yeah, probably.
Hurricanes.
I mean, they've been bad enough to for sure to kill people. I don't ever remember.
How do you kill? It's just snow.
Yeah, but if it's fucking 12 foot, 6 foot deep, you're stuck in your house, you could die.
How?
Or how? No power. You gotta wait for people to dig you out and shit. I'm sure there's plenty of people who've died in blizzards, especially homeless people.
Yeah, that. But I'm just like, I mean, I don't know.
It's still,
I get that. I mean, I've never experienced, so I don't know. I'm
Florida
not. Yeah.
It's way scarier. Bro.
No. I'm saying I've never been in a blizzard, so I wouldn't know. It does sound scary, but I just don't think that it's as scary as a hurricane. A hurricane's coming in, and you have no control. There's no preparing enough. If it wants to come and take your house, it's gonna take your house. It's gonna take you.
Yeah.
Blizzard sounds scary to me. I would not want to be trapped in a house where you know that you have to define or dig yourself out. Dick yourself out.
You know you could freeze to death, right?
Yeah.
In scenarios.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Below zero.
Yeah. I just didn't know they got that bad in like maybe in a rural area, but I just didn't know they got that bad in like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really remember honestly dealing with any blizzard or anything like that until I was like in my 20s and I was working in Virginia and I got trapped in a hotel for a weekend.
Yeah.
But that was even when we decided to just go outside of the fucking place. It was like 3 foot, 4 foot up on the door, so it was kind of at my like hip.
Right.
It was like hip high but once we shoveled ourselves through, we were able to walk on it because it was hard.
Right.
But it was crazy.
Yeah.
The only thing we were worried about them is losing power. Cause then
I would be scared if I had a baby.
Yeah.
Because it gets so cold.
So cold, dude. So cold.
Sounds awful.
But yeah, New York and it's two very different places.
For sure. I'm just saying, like, I just like it just blows my mind. Like things
There's
that
no gators in the water.
There's no gators. There's no like rattlesnakes and.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing many snakes.
It just the wildlife is much different. It sounds like, and it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
This like to me, I lizards. You said there's no lizards up there, and I'm like,
nope.
What? Lizards are common everywhere. Like that's crazy to me.
They're not.
That just shows you that I'm just a Florida girl.
My grandmother was terrified of the lizards when she was here. It was the fucking funniest thing in the world.
I mean, that's just crazy.
What the fuck is that? Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it is midnight now. We've been going for an hour. We did.
Did you have any more I vote no?
Nope, that's it.
That was
I
it?
only had 2.
Okay.
Playing in the woods.
Definitely I vote no.
Yeah, I figured. if there's any other way that you think the segment could go different, figure it out. Let us know in the comments of the YouTube video if you think that you have a better idea of how we can run the segs. We want to do segs. I'm an idiot. I want to do like calls and stuff and advice.
Yeah.
Eventually, I think that'd be cool.
I
I
want
to watch funny videos and shit on
Yeah.
YouTube.
I've seen a couple where I was telling you about, like, when people find stories or people get sent in stories. Sometimes
Yep.
they go and find stories and they're reading
Like
it
anonymously.
anonymously.
Wow. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I just went blank because I couldn't say that word. They send them in, so you were like, you're telling their
Yeah.
story.
And then people get the comment on there and they know, like, you know.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Grateful. You
Yeah.
want to do something you're grateful for?
Oh, yeah.
I'm grateful for Mariah, big time this week.
Yeah.
She's our little superhero, and our house didn't burn down because of her, and I love her very, very much.
Yes.
She's a pain in the butt sometimes, but that's just because she's a teenager.
Yeah.
And when you look past that, you're like, damn, this is just
Sweet
a
baby.
beautiful, sweet baby. And I love her so. She has changed my life. And also saved our home this week. God, crazy. Anything you're grateful for?
I'm grateful to see my kids with their great-grandparents.
Absolutely. It's a big thing, too. I don't remember. They passed away for me when I was so young. They definitely weren't one. I wasn't one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I was probably like, I think Colton was, so I was like 4 probably, maybe 5.
So maybe a little memory.
I have a little memory of my nanny, yeah, my great-grandmother.
Nice.
And then my great-grandma Thomas, I have some memories with her as well. Not, I think more with Ninny because she lived at my grandmother's house and we were with her a lot, but a little bit with my grandfather's mother, in there. And then I didn't meet any of my great-grandparents on my mom's side.
Okay.
But so Mariah, that's what I was thinking today. I was like, when we got home, I was like talking to the baby, and you know, just she don't, but
Yeah.
just you know, how special was today, and then it hit me like Mariah's so lucky, and one day she's gonna look back and realize how lucky she was, because I did have her young and I did have her early. Right now she's about to be 13 years old, and that means she had 13 good years with her great-grandparents. And my grandfather died when I was 15.
Right.
And that was just my grandfather.
Right.
You know, I mean, not just that was my grandfather.
Right.
And I wish I had so much more time with him.
Yeah,
but
I never
that's
thought
so
about that.
amazing that she's had 13 years with her great-grandparents.
And just like,
I think she honestly thinks of them like grandparents, like not just great-grandparents, but grandparents.
as I was about to say, like, I never thought of it like when you have a kid young, the grandparents are young too, so you have more time. Like, our parents are going to be around for a long time still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're going to be able to like be young adults
Yeah.
and adults with grandparents.
That's
still.
so this girl at my cousin's baby shower, she was saying, we were talking about babies and everybody having babies, and you know, some of us are in our 30s now having babies, and what the difference is of if we had someone when we were younger, what the difference is. And she goes, that's why I think we were honestly physically meant to have babies young. Like,
Yeah.
like from the age of like 16 to like 24.
So kids experience that.
So your life period with your family's longer.
Yeah.
When you have your child, you're younger and you can heal faster, and you're doing things and you can actually be there more. Because, like, the other night I was trying to do airplane with Everly. She's like a 25-pound baby, not crazy heavy, and I was struggling getting my legs like that. I was like,
man.
but Mariah used to just throw Mariah up there. I mean, Mariah killed my back too. Then it's just something heavy holding you down. But I was just like, yeah, we probably are meant to have, so we get to experience our family longer. And everybody's like, oh, you're supposed to have fun when you're young. And you are. I don't think 16-year-olds should be having babies in today's society, but clearly not. You're also not there mentally.
No. Yeah.
So you're physically there, but mentally not there.
Yeah.
But mentally not there because of where times are now. But anyways, Yeah, I do agree. Maybe from the age of like 18 to 20 something is probably where we're supposed to really
Or you're
physically
yeah, maybe.
be able to
Or
do
like
so,
early
because
20s. I'd say up
I
until
had Mariah and like left the hospital and was at Walmart that day picking up some stuff for her that I didn't realize I needed,
right.
and felt fine. I was like ready to be bedridden for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was
You were ready
hard.
to take advantage of that time off for sure.
I needed it.
Yeah.
Not that I wanted it, but I needed it. I couldn't have went back to work a day earlier than I did.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Right.
Freaking babies. But anyways, Mariah is very blessed
Yep.
to have that
Sure the
time.
hell is. I never thought about it like that.
I didn't
More time
either
with
until just
grandparents.
today. I was
You're
just like,
oh, I had her young, so they're young still.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your parents are younger than my dad's older by a few years.
Yeah. My mom's younger than your mom.
Yeah.
I think your mom and my dad are the same age.
Yeah, my mom and your dad are the same born, both
Yeah.
66.
Yeah. No.
Great. Yeah,
My dad is not 66.
that's what my mom is.
Is my dad 66?
No, not 66 years old.
Oh, I'm
1966.
like, there's no way. I didn't think your mom was 66 either, but I was like,
They're
yuck, you sound
born-
very confused.
They born in 1966.
Oh, I'm like, there's no way.
070966.
Like 60, right? 59?
60 years.
60?
How
61?
old are they?
Yeah.
They're in their 50s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're not 60. My dad is in his 60s. Your dad's not in his 60s.
I didn't think so. Okay.
No. 50, I don't even know.
My Uncle Ronnie's in his 60s, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, him and my dad have like a 10-year gap, I think.
Oh, shit.
9
I
or
did not
10
know
years.
that.
Yeah.
I thought that was closer than that. Huh. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning
I
in.
could be wrong. I'm pretty sure there's a gap.
Shit, I don't even remember.
I'm the worst
Yeah.
with ages.
Yeah. The only reason I know my dad's 64 is because he's waiting because of the situation.
Yeah.
we're in.
Yeah.
Yep. Everything's doing good with that, too, if you
Yeah.
wanted an update.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing pretty good.
He is doing pretty good. He needs to get up to get the physical therapy. That's where we
We got to
gotta
figure that out.
get him at. But otherwise, he's doing A-okay.
Right. I'm tired. Let's get her done.
CP is just a baby.
It just says your baby.
I'm
I
ready
got
to go
a
get my
full
baby.
studio day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah,
So.
that's right.
I want to get some sleep. Get my creative sleep. I'm such a baby.
Me too. I'm ready.
You're yawning. I didn't yawn at all. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Episode 16. You're the best.
Bye.
Review if you're on the audio.
Oh.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Threads. We haven't been using that like we said we were going to, but I feel like not a lot of people are using it. I'm
No.
already bored.
I forgot I had it.
Go to my personal page. Listen to my music. I've
Yes.
been making clips and videos to promote songs. I did
Yes.
want to talk about this more, but whatever. I put out some songs last year that I didn't promote at all. So I figured I'm going to jump back in the game with making content
And
with
promote
those.
them now.
Promote them now because I've been listening to them a lot.
They're
And
good.
then I'm going to start dropping new stuff. I got like 6. So I have like a few months worth of a song a week right now. So going to start doing that too. So go like my content, like this content, follow us on everything, review us if you're on the audio, and like, comment, subscribe if you're on the YouTube, baby. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.